Hey, welcome back. We're back in our big mountain beaver colony, and we are going to try and finish up our steps location today. We've got a lot of work to do over here. We've also got some work over on the pumps from the reservoir side, but we'll get to that in a little bit. We're going to start here first. We're going to get as much water as we can saved here. We're going to detonate those. There's some more underwater here. There we go. Now we've got a whole bunch of extra water. And we need some water here. There we go. Let's get those. That should fill up with water. And I think that's as much water as we can get for the present moment. While we're waiting, let's go ahead. I want to put in houses behind here, but I want to put the large houses in at the ground level. So we're actually going to dig down and give them kind of a basement. I think I'd also like to probably take out this area, and let's make some paths through here for them to get around a bit easier. We'll end up putting stairs probably here-ish. Actually, let's do this. Let's take that out of there. I want one stair here, and then when this goes, we'll put another stair in there. Let's go ahead and draw the paths in, though. There we go. There we go. That's that. They'll get through all of this. Explode that. This. Missed completely. That's all right. That happens. So they're going to get to work on this. This looks good. All right. Let's see. Well, they've got a lot of dynamite to get through here. And they've got a lot of trees to get through here. And I think what we're going to end up doing is I'm going to put storage, underground pile. We're going to put a large log pile right here and just move all the logs to it. I know we're getting logs and planks. I don't know if we're getting gears in, though. Let's see. Am I getting gears here? Nope. I will fix that in just a minute. Up here, I'm also going to toss in some stairs. And we're going to remove this whole corner here. Those, all of these, this one, and all of these here. There we go. Let's get some lumberjacks up here. And we will... Oops. We'll cut down the trees, hopefully. There we go. Now it wants to let me do that. Okay. That's all got to go. This is all got to go in time. That's all got to go. Any place else that has to go. Those will have to go. That's got to go. Those got to go. All that's got to go. There we go. Let's get that in there. And I think we'll divide up a little of this area for what each one is going to do. Let's put you in here. Let's detonate you out of there. And we will put in a couple more dynamite here. You guys can get that all hooked up there. Looks good. Let's see. I would like... Let's make that even across there. This even across here. I'm going to put some stairs. There we go. Because my plan is to build a fence around all of these little areas in here. But we're going to have some other areas to get rid of those areas, if that makes any sense. So we're going to work on that first. Over here, I think we're all right. We need to make a path that connects back in over here so that I can take this out of there. That's going to take a minute or two. Let's see if we can go back here just a little bit. We know that's got to come around here. And then, not 100% sure how to get down there, if we even can. We might not be able to. I'm going to mark them for demolition down here. Let's put stairs here. We'll do stairs there for now. And we will set it on top of a small pile. No, let's do a small warehouse. That way we can actually get some use out of it. There's our stairs. There we go. And we will hook up those stairs. All right, that's going to take a minute or two to get going. Oh, I forgot. We need those there as well. That all looks good. Let's toss in a couple of lumberjack flags around here to get down some of these trees that we're not going to need. We have got... I think we might end up moving that over one. Let's do that. So that it goes here. Yeah, I think that I'm going to like that a little bit better. But it's definitely going to take them a couple of minutes to get in all of this dynamite that we're going to get in. Not to mention all the various things we're going to need for this underground log pile before we can really get started on it. Did I mark this tree? No, there's one tree that's just kind of sitting there not doing anything. I guess what we could do is we will make a temporary... Where's our lumber mill? There it is. Let's make a temporary lumber mill. We're going to make it right here. Put in power. Turn it around. There we go. There we go. Let's set that to the highest. This to the highest. That way, if we have people sitting around, we can have them go ahead and make planks for us at least. I don't know if we'll get a pile for them right away, and we'll probably take all of that out later and move it over to this area, because I have a feeling that's going to be my industrial area. Speaking of which, I should probably take the power down and out to it, shouldn't I? Let's do something like that. Let's do this, and we're going to put in a line of explosives there, and then we will work our way down the mountain and go from there. That's just going to take a minute or two, I think. Back over here at our pumping station, it looks like we've got quite a ways to go on metal blocks and treated planks for these particular stations. So let's see, in the meantime, if we can figure out how to get up to this level. Let's do that, and that are going to be the next ones. And that's the right height for those. Here, I think we are going to actually need some levees to get them up to the correct height. Let's see if that's the correct height. Well, it would be if I put in enough levees, wouldn't it? There we go. So if I do water and I do mechanical pump here... Oh, I can't because it's missing something there. It's missing a hole in the ground there. So we're going to need to landscaping. Remove these. All of these. That's going to be the right height there. They will explode all of that. All right, let's see if we can get in. This. And up we go. Hey, not too bad. We will get this in there. And we will wait until they get some more of this done before we go to the next height. At some point, we're just going to have to cross the river here and probably really see if we can get to work. We've done a little work on getting the right things over here, so I'm hoping these start getting built. Yep, there's some gears in there, so there's only 4, it looks like, but I would say those are... We're going to make these the most important things right now, so that those all get done, and we can probably work on getting power to the center here so we can get power all the way down. Looks like our lakeside villa has got our dynamite in, so let's go ahead and just blow that up. There we go. We'll put in power here, as far as it'll let us go. There we go. And then we will work our way down. Do I only need one there? Kind of looks that way. There we go, there we go. One of you. And we will put power here and here. I don't know if they'll be able to build down the mountainside here, but let's try anyway. It might just be too far out of range, but we're going to try. There we go. We'll see how far we can get. There we go. I think that'll be just fine. Also, let's put in a couple of log places over here to get rid of all of these trees, because we're going to need those gone eventually too. There we go. There we go. I don't know if we'll go up and get these, or if we will just come back to those eventually and get rid of them, but that's okay. Looks like we've got a little bit more of our channel done here. There we go. Looks good. They're finishing up these explosives. He's just kind of sitting there. Let's see if we can send him somewhere else. There we go. Hey, now we're making some planks. That'll help out just a bit. Plus, it'll get rid of all of these extra logs, hopefully. Or at least some of them. There we go. And look, we can now... Well, there went my frames. There you have it. 1 frame a minute. Okay. We finally got that in there. All right. That's good. Let's get our triple lodge in there. Let's get 2 triple lodges. This looks good. We've got this. We've got this. I would like this made quickly. I would like farms. We're going to put a farmhouse here. And then I think we'll put one at the end of this road. No, I'll put one right here, probably. And that should cover this area. Hopefully they can remove all of these trees. Well, looks like I forgot some explosives there. Let's toss those in. This. All this can go here. All this can go here. I don't yet have... Ah, there we go. There's a crossing. Here's this. That looks good. They're starting to work on this over here. Let's up this just a bit. I don't think they have any houses right now, so maybe being not out in the cold all the time would help them out a little bit. Let's pause you, because it looks like you've got as many trees as you can possibly get. You can come down here and grab some more of these trees. Is this? That is full of people, so that's just fine. This will have to be emptied eventually into this. They haven't even started on that, though, so it'll happen here eventually. Hopefully. Now let's take a route around here, and we're not going to build right next to it, but we're also going to... There we go. That looks good. And here, we're going to put in one right here. And there is a method to this madness. We just have to actually get everything moved around. All right, they're getting that built. It's taken them a while, but they are getting it built. I would also like a couple of extra platforms here. There we go. There we go. That should make everything a bit easier to reach. And hopefully they can get all of that stuff in there. Back over here, it looks like they've got a couple of things in. Let's see if we can clear all this out. So that gives us 1 layer. Let's get those down. And then let's also get Mechanical water pump, mechanical water pump. There we go. So that goes up here. And looks like we can put in maybe some more stuff up here. We'll wait until we get rid of this and we'll figure it out that way. It might just be easier that way. Still waiting on some stuff, even for things at the bottom. Well, they've almost got our dynamite in here. Let's go ahead and just clear out what they've got. There we go. And then down here, let's get our construction site in there. Our farm. Looks like we've got an open space now for the second farmhouse. So let's go ahead and put that in there. And they should be able to get to that. Hopefully they'll start making things a little bit faster. They're still going a bit slow here, but that's okay. Back over here at the pumping station, we have got our next section all dynamited out and ready to go. So I think we're going to try and figure out where we need to go with the next set of pumps. Let's take a look. That one is actually, I think it actually needs to be up one higher. So let's see. Let's take the levees. We go across here like this, and we will have to do something like that, something like that, something like this. Actually, we want that to go. Let's get rid of all these. There we go. Now, let's take that water, mechanical water pump, and is that as far as she's going to go down? That is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that should be the right height there. There we go. Let's put in the power for that. And we will take some time in a bit to figure out how all of this can get built without too much issue. Sometimes it's a problem, sometimes it's not. Sometimes we just have to add a lot of unnecessary stairs to get where we're going. But that's all right. Extra steps never hurt anybody. Let's see. And it looks like it's going to pour all out into this. So let's go ahead and just remove this section. And we will... Oop, not there. I'm going to move over one here. I'm going to remove all of this section. And what we're going to do is... we are going to build an alternate path here so that they still have places to go. There we go. And we'll go ahead and put in these until we need to do something else. Same thing here. We're going to probably take the power out from this side. Well, look at that. We've got our power all hooked in, so we probably don't need that anymore. Let's go ahead and pause you for the extra beaver here. And we can put you... I don't know where we can put you, but we will figure something out. Here, you can go in here and be by yourself for a minute. I don't know where that took beavers from, but that's okay. There's still plenty to do, plenty of work to go around. So here, as I was saying, let's build a road that goes this way. We're going to delete you. We're going to go power. There we go. Power there. Put in an extra roadway here since I need one more piece out there. There we go. We'll go ahead and put in this, these. Now, in fact, we could probably do the same thing here. Remove these. And we will do explosives here. There we go. Don't know why that extra one is there. We're not going to need it. There we go. That's going to look pretty nice. And then in this extra space here, once we get back to a straight path across, I think we will end up putting maybe a temple in here, just to make the beavers feel a little bit better. How large is that temple? Temple. Yeah, it'll fit right in there without that piece of road. So I think that is what we will do. And then we'll worry about a little bit of well-being over here for these beavers after they've got everything put in together. Just in case, let's build stairs down this side as well. Let's go this, this, and this. And then we're going to go... There's a 3. And then I'm going to put a second 3, a 2, a 1. Let's get the stairs in here. That way they can get in there to work on stuff. Let's go ahead and put you in here. And we will put, what, 2 in here? No, we'll come back and figure that out in a minute. We're going to have to do some moving around of this stuff anyway, so we'll figure all that out once things are built. How's that doing? Well, we're slowly getting some of the stuff in that we need. Hopefully, they'll start delivering more and more of that. Oh, we better draw the path down here, shouldn't we? There we go. This. And that. Here's a path to this. They should still be able to get to that other pump over there, so I'm not too worried about it. They've got their dynamite going down, so we'll check back on that here in just a second. Our steps are starting to come along. We've got our house in here. We've got a couple more items in here. I think I'm going to move these stairs down one more time. If I could be a little less picky, this would probably go faster, but we've got a plan, and we're going to try and stick to that plan. I don't know how often that actually happens, but we're going to try anyway. I think what we're going to do is, first of all, I would like stairs here, stairs here. Let's loop this around to those. And when those steps get in, we're going to possibly do some decoration. But I'm going to go ahead and start on some of the decoration. I'm going to put fences, hopefully, around each of these, I don't know what you call them, canals, maybe? These beaver-made canals. And we're going to go with the plank fence. It just kind of gives it that picket fence kind of look to it. So we're going to start with that. And then actually, I'm not going to be able to go down there, am I? So what we're going to have to do is this. Let's go up here, connect you in. You'll be connected in there. Wow, I should have probably left that, shouldn't I have? You know what? Let's do that. Let's just build a little bit back here. That's all right. We'll put maybe a storage place in here. How about a small warehouse? No, because you can't really use that. So let's go. We will just put a levee in here. And we will put stairs here and here. There we go. And that should get us across once all of that is built. It's just definitely taking its time to get things built. Looks like our explosives are all set up, so let's set those off real quick. That's a good explosion. How about this one? Start from the middle. There we go. Now we're going to build in our bridge across here. Once that's in, we can take out this last portion. Also, I think we will put in some dams here. There we go. Let's go ahead and put in a levee here. Just have something to sit on. We'll do dams here. And another levee. Should I do a dam down here? You know what? Just for the sake of looks, let's do one on both sides. There we go. They'll get to building that. And then once these are in, I can take this out. It looks like I've already got this taken care of, so I don't need this anymore. They can go over the other way. But we've got our power out of here. we can go ahead and plan for how to get the power down here. Let's see, we want one of these. And then we are going to go over and up. Kind of looks that way. Let's do this. Run you underneath here. Do that. This. And that should get them all hooked up into the system. Now, that is a ton of power that it's got to take, but that's okay. We have a plan for that as well. First part of my plan is to go through and find any of these smaller windmills that are still on the network, and we're going to remove those, and we're going to replace them with the larger ones first. So once those are back in, looks like we're already out of saved up power, which is kind of disappointing, but that just means we have to wait for the wind again. We do have some stock left over, so I'm not too worried about it. Well, I was going to go through and replace all these, but I got distracted, so we're going to go back and take a look. First of all, let's get rid of all the roads in here. There we go. Yep. And that can go, and yep. And we are going to go back to the decoration. Here we go. We're going to put those in. And this guy is not quite done yet. So when he gets more done with this area, we'll move him back one and we'll replace some of this. Or maybe when this goes through here, we can finally replace this out with more stuff. We got to wait for those to get in to be able to replace all of this. This, let's see. If I go paths and structures here, maybe I can come around this side for just a minute. I don't know if that'll be permanent, but now I actually can take out some of this. I can take out at least those three. It's not a lot, but it's something, right? There you go. Those are going to go in here. Let's put in the fence around here until we can get rid of those trees. There we go. Let's redraw this road here. This is all going to be the same, so let's get rid of that. Here's our decoration. More fences. There we go. We're actually going to have to take out some of this. Let's remove that so that we can put more stuff in there. Take the road down this way. There we go. It's a decorative revamp. There we go. Yep. And let's go back to our decoration. More fences. Here we go. Nobody's going to fall in these trenches, that's for sure. We're going to go around this way. And we can take out this one, this one, this one. And this one, this one. At least get them started here. Plank fence. Plank fence. There we go. It's starting to look good. I don't know if we have any gears coming in, so we're going to have to check that. Let's put in that plank fence here. All around this side. Again, don't want anybody falling in. They're going to work on this, and once that's in, we will probably put a forester in down here. Let's see. You look like you could go. Well, you can't go there, so let's put you here. And then we'll have the road come down this way. And we could actually put... You know what? I'm going to take the road down one more. I could probably take... Yeah, let's do two. Just in case we need a second log place. And we will put in a couple of those. That should cover a lot of that. Let's put in some stairs here. I don't Well, I guess we could take it down and connect it into that right there, couldn't we? We will just move this away. There we go. Let's go this way along the wall here. That tree is in the way, but that's okay. We will figure out how to get rid of those all in time. Looks like they finally got rid of a couple of the trees through here, so what we're going to do is we're going to... First of all, we're going to fill in... Well, we can't fill in that one. We're not going to fill in this one, though, because we are going to do the same thing over here. I'm going to do this, and then we're going to go with the levee. So currently, that's the most decorative thing that they really have to do this with. So, we're going to do this, this, and this. Come across this way, come across here, and then we are going to make another path through here. There we go. It's starting to look pretty good. They're still working around a lot of stuff, though. Oh, looks like they got these done, so we can go ahead and at least put in the decoration here. There we go. There's some fences for you. Here. There's nothing here, so let's get rid of you. We can extend the road out here. And we can go ahead and take care of this right here. There we go. All right, so we've got those in there. Kind of like the ends like that, but I'm not sure if I want to put something in here and connect the fences in, or if I should just leave it. Let me know in the comments what you think, whether I should put a fence in between something like maybe this, this, and then toss in that to complete it, or leave it open and these little railings be the fence in there. I kind of like it both ways, but I'm not 100% sure which one I like better. So yeah, let me know what you guys think, and we'll figure all of that out. Over here, it looks like we've got our large windmills in here, so let's see if we can replace these out from the side. We'll find out. Does it say that they can't get to them? No, too far from a district. Okay, well, that's not really that big of a problem. We can just do this. That will let them get built, and then we'll put in the single ones back in there to hopefully be able to take care of those. There we go. All right, we'll get those done first. Since these guys are done, let's go ahead and get rid of them. And what I'm going to use this area up here for, at least these two squares, we will draw in a road. There we go. Draw in a road right around this fence. That looks nice. Let's also draw a road in down here. And we'll get to that whenever they can get to that. Oh, looks like we've got a beaver with some broken teeth. Let's see if we can fix that real quick. We'd hate to have him going around with broken teeth. We're going to put that, let's say, how about right there? It's not too far out of the way. They can come and get that. And let's also say that the fences, as nice as they look, let's make them the lowest priority, or at least lower priority. We don't need to quite be using our resources on decorations just yet. We will eventually. There we go. And all of this. Excellent. Okay. Hopefully they use our resources for something else. Anything else, really. And then they can get going on other stuff they need. Anyway, with this forester down here, let's just toss in some maple. There we go. Maples. Maples. All maples. We'll actually put them down here as well if we can get a little more water in here. I don't know how far that goes, really. It might go down to about here. So let's cancel all of these. I'm not going to need those. And then up here, I think, let's see. We are going to need, we'll put in some chestnut trees here. There we go. But we do need somebody to come and get all of these trees. Are these in range for that? Yeah, those should be fine. So when those get built and we have the beavers for it, we should be just fine. Looks like our small bridge here is done. So let's go ahead, take all this out. And then we will blow up this part here. There we go. Once that's exploded, in fact, I can take those out. Once that's exploded, there should be a clean path back to here for whenever we need to get water out of the reservoir. But before we do that, let's do our well-being. Let's get our temple in here. There we go. I think that looks nice. Over here, let's do some more well-being. Let's do maybe... We know there's going to be water in here, so let's do maybe 2 showers. Put in a couple of shrines. And I think that... Oh, let's see if we can do a... rooftop terrace? Nope. We need... There it is. Something for a little bit of entertainment for the beavers. Gives us kind of the double road there, but I don't mind it. Every once in a while, that should be just fine. We will even put in... Let's put in a beaver statue right here at the end of the road. And a scarecrow over here. Just because. And look, we've got our dynamite in. Let's get this hooked up. I don't know if they'll be able to reach that, so let's give them some stairs too. There we go. That can all go that way. They'll get that taken care of. We've got water coming back. Our gate's up, so it should go downstream pretty quickly. And then once it makes its way downstream, we'll let more of it into back here. How are we doing? We just need more treated planks. I think what we're going to do for the treated planks is we're going to put some stuff along here too. Hopefully there gets to be enough bots in here that we can get this whole area taken care of by bots, but I don't know. So let's put in, first of all, some wood workshops. Let's put in about 4 of them. Well, we're going to need, it looks like, a whole bunch of platforms here. There we go. We're even going to need to remove some trees. Get out of here, trees. Yeah, good enough. All right, so we've got this. We've got our treated planks. There they are. 2, 3, 4. Let's do 5 of those. And then our metal, we still need some places to make that. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. And let's just do 1 extra. Actually, I think what I'm going to do is we're going to do this. Move these down. Metal. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And then we are going to do some printing presses. We don't have many of those. It looks like I can only fit in 3. No, I can fit in more. I just need to take out a couple more trees. Not a big deal. There we go. Consider them gone. And then we'll put a printing press there at the end. The first thing, though, they need to do, delete this, power, 4-way, highest priority. Somebody needs to come over here and hook their power back up. Can they reach there? Oh yeah, they can easily reach there. So they'll get that hooked up, and then they can work on the rest of this. Well, after mentioning I was going to do something with these two, I completely forgot to do it. So, wow, I am easily distracted today. But what we're going to do is we're going to come in and we're going to go aquatic farmhouse. And we're going to put another one here. But they can't farm the trenches. They're too deep. Well, yeah, that is correct. We are going to make our own little place for aquatic farmhouses. We're going to put these here. We're going to put all of this here. We're going to fill it with dynamite. And then I think we might actually put in... Well, after I fill this with dynamite, there we go. Let's see what we can do for warehouses here. If I put a medium in here, there we go. A medium here. And I put a medium here. We can store some of that. We'll actually put a path right across here. And eventually what we'll do is we will let water in here, but we will also have water dumps on either side. We'll have stairs down to fill out these little places. And hopefully that makes us a decent amount of water-based food for us. We've got some more dynamite set up here, so let's go ahead and get rid of all of this. There we go. We will go ahead and put back in this dynamite, since we can get to it. Well, we actually can't get to it, can we, from the other side? So we'll have to wait until at least this one is in. We'll put that one as highest. Once that's in, we can go ahead and move that down a level. Now over here, as you can see, they've finally got up to this. So we've got plenty of logs coming in. This one, we might just go ahead and move. Let's pause you, and we will send this to... Oops, let's see. We will move you, for now, over to here. Let's get that built up. Looks like we've got plenty of jobs coming up. But that's okay. We can use all the jobs that we can get. We've even got a little bit of dynamite still going into the canal here, it looks like. Let's go ahead and get rid of that so that we can get a little bit more water. The last of that should be coming in. At least I hope it will be. Looks like they can't go too far in here. We're missing some pieces. So we might have to figure something else out. We might just take these out temporarily. Let's see. Demolition. All through there. There we go. And then we'll put in a road. That'll let them finish those. In our rush for decoration, I think I miscalculated one on this farm. So we're going to actually have to get rid of you. And we are going to have to destroy these two. We're going to make those the highest priority. There we go. We are going to put you in here. There we go. Because this right here is going to have to be slightly different, slightly off the center. Let's see. So let's go ahead and demolish all of this out of here because we don't need it anymore. Yep. We'll put in the decoration for this. Here's our fence. Fence goes in here. When this is done, and when... Let's see. We need one more here. There we go. You can go up here. And then road can go around this way, or at least out this way. There we go. They've got that cleaned up for us. So let's go ahead and put the farmhouse in here. And put this here. This can be deleted. We've got this going right here. And then we'll put in another sunflower just to fill things in. Sunflower, 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 sunflower. All right. So they can get to work on all of that. And hopefully we'll get through more of this here in just a minute. We've got everything except the outside corner here. So let's go ahead and detonate that down. There we go. We'll put in another stairway. And we will put in Well, we'll put in all of those first. There we go. We'll get all of this taken out, and hopefully that lets us get some pumps in this area, which would be a much better place. For now, though, let's see if we can take the road out just a bit from here. This looks like it's going to have to go. There's our drought warning again. This, I think what we're going to have to do is get a one bridge. Do this. There we go. And let's see if we can, there we go. We'll connect all that in. That can be connected in. There we go. We'll come down here. And this only needs to be a 1. We might not actually need these stairs. Let's take that out of there. Over here, we'll probably need a slightly steeper path, though. You know what? We're going to build them anyway, just so they're even. I know, I just got rid of them, but there are days where it's just not worth arguing with yourself later. So let's put in... Can I get up there from here? Or do I have to go back one more? Almost looks like I have to go back one more, but let's find out. Nope, that will fit in just perfectly there. Let's get rid of you. Let's go with a 3 platform here, and then we'll just mimic the stairs going down the other way. I do want these to be in there fairly quickly so that I can have more access to this up top. And let's get these done really quickly, because those should not take long. Let's get rid of these while we're at it. And there we go. Well, I keep getting my districts crossed whenever I'm trying to send out stuff to various districts and check who is getting what and where. So I think it's finally time to name these. I think this one we're going to call the pumping station. There we go. And our other one over here, let's call it Steppington. There we go. So now it'll be easier to keep track of what's what, hopefully. We've managed to dig out this area right here. So we're going to set up our area for getting some actual water down to our steps. We have water coming in, but we're not actually capturing any of it. So let's blow up this last dynamite. There we go. And then we are going to... let's do something like this. And... well, actually, let's do a 3 there. I was going to have them step down, but that's not going to work when the water is up. So let's do this. There we go. And toss in some water pumps. There we go. We'll do that one, and this one. Do I need to move them back one more? It kind of looks like I do if I'm going to do a fence over here. So, one more redesign. That's okay. Let's get all of this in. And now we'll do water. We'll do water pump. 1, 2, and 3. Then here, first of all, let's connect in this road right here. And now let's go decoration. We'll get our fence up around here. Like that. Then here. And then we are also going to... let's get the 3s in here to finish off the fence at least. There's our decorations again. There we go. Road right into here. There we go. And I think that will do. We could probably put a fence around this side, but I'm not too worried about it. If at some point we need to expand this out, we will definitely be able to do that, but it should give us at least a little bit of decoration here. I set up for another lodge over here because we're going to eventually try and move a lot of the actual beavers over into the steppes here. And we finally managed to get rid of our lumberjacks around here, so we can take a little bit of this out. Let's demolish these. Yep. And we'll put in the fence around here. This is going to need moved too, so I think our industrial section for this is going to be over here. What we're going to do, I think, do we have... Well, those both have logs in it, but you know what? I'm going to get rid of them anyway. It's fine. I don't quite need the logs at the moment in this area, so we are going to move our stuff over here. Gear workshop. Nope, we need a lumber mill. We're going to start with a lumber mill and then a gear workshop. We're going to go to, let's see, let's do a printing press, a wood workshop. We'll just do probably one of everything over here. We'll come back to the paper when we get there. Let's see. Our smelter can go in here. There we go. And now we'll do a paper mill. Do we want to do it this way? Yep, one paper mill. Food, we're going to do a grist mill here. We're going to need a second grist mill. I make it... Yeah, let's make it here. In fact, let's do this. Oh, you know what I forgot? The explosives area. Here we go. Let's do the explosives factory. And then we will do 2 paper mills. One for the books, one for the explosives. And then 2 grist mills. One for the wheat, one for the cattails. And I believe that is all of our factories. So we might start moving some of our other stuff here. We might move this over, and we might... Yeah, let's do that. Let's do, first of all, there it is. Let's do a hauling post. We'll do a hauling post here. And, you know, we might just leave that, and we'll just do a bakery. There's a bakery. There we go for the bread that we're going to make. So, it's kind of an all-in-one area. Let's toss our road behind here. There we go. We'll figure out something to put here. I don't know, maybe some storage or something, so that we can hold a little bit more of this stuff. Here, I think I'm going to put the gate right at the bottom here. There's no 90-degree gates yet, so we have to put it right there on a straightaway. Now, as for the power, that's a good question. How are we going to get that into there? It looks like we might have to take it around here. Let's go this way. There we go. There we go. Actually, well, I might have to move this gate again. Let's move it here. There we go. And then here, instead of this, we'll do this. We'll do 1, 2, and some stairs. There we go. That gets the power through. Power. A 1 there. Another turn. Back to here. And then into the building. We should be able to get all of that. And then eventually, hopefully, all of that gets built. And we'll have at least something that can process things over here. But it's not really going to be the focus of this area. Somehow we've managed to fill up this area already over here, so we're going to go ahead and blow up some more of this so we can get some more of these large houses at base level. I think we'll also put some along here. Maybe if we can work in, what I would like to do is we're going to put in a large tank for water here. In fact, I'll go ahead and set that for water. Once I have all of this in and everything working, we will take this out, redo our last of our fences here, and then we'll put a matching water tank on the other side, and then we'll see where we want to put some more people. We just managed to get in our first mechanical water pumps, which at this point will draw water up from here, except for the power has got to be hooked up, but at least they're in the right spot. And since this whole section is done, we can go ahead and take out some of this extra stuff here. There we go. Oh, there's an extra one here too. Doesn't really affect anything, but that's fine. We'll go ahead and do that. And then here, we got to leave this one in until that one is put in. And then we can change this out for some more stuff and get some scaffolding in to get up to these and keep working our way up. With industry expanding near the mine, I think what we're going to do is take these spaces that don't have anything in them and just try and fill them with as many trees as possible. However, to do that, we're going to need probably some water dumps here and there. Let's put one there, put one about here. Let's come out from here. We'll go down and around, and we'll put the water dump about there. So let's see. We're just kind of guessing this and hoping that it should be enough. We'll put that there. We'll put this here. We'll put this here. And hopefully that will be enough to cover. If not, we might take another road out from here. But we'll check and see what gets green after we get all of that in there. Last of our buildings over here finally got moved out. So let's go ahead and try and finish our fence out. There we go. That's looking good. And we will also toss in, was this 2 deep or 3? I don't remember. Looks like 2. We will put a couple of statues out in front here. Decoration. There we go. That looks good. Then we're going to run some roads. Probably right here. There we go. We'll get rid of this for now. Yes, there we go. And we will put in our other water tank on this side to match. There we go. That'll take a little while to get in, but we'll keep an eye on it. Also, while we're here, let's go ahead and okay, good. None of the beavers were dumb enough to walk over that. That is good. We've got water coming back this way, so let's take these out real quick. We're going to fill those in, not with landscaping blocks, but with just plain old levees. There we go. We're going to put in a couple of dams in. That way, this will be filled up on its own sometimes, and other times we will use... We'll put one of these in. We will put a water dump in here. There you go. And that should keep it topped up. Let's go ahead and put in stairs there. They're still working on this, although, well, if that guy wasn't standing in the dynamite field, I might just go ahead and blow that up. There we go. Go away, little beavers. Stay away. They can still dynamite around the outside edge, but we'll go ahead and do this. We'll do a water dump here as well. I'm going to remove this. We're going to put in one dynamite here at the most important so that we can share water across these. Let's go ahead and put in stairs on this side. Now, for planting, let's get in our... Can I put that in there with the water dump? I don't think it'll let me do that, so let's get rid of that. And then over here, we'll tell them to go ahead and plant some cattail. And we will... Oops. We don't want that one right there, do we? There we go. That looks good. They can get to work on this stuff. Right here, these things should be the absolute most important. And then they can probably work from there on what they need to do. When the water finally comes back down this far, it'll fill up at least this one. But hopefully, well, somebody looked at the dynamite, but they didn't do anything about it. So hopefully they will get that in here in just a second. Well, this guy doesn't even care that there's a path. He just walked right on through. Good for you, buddy. Good for you. 3 of the pumps are in now, and we can finally take out this extra scaffolding here. We might have to build some back, though. Let's see. Gonna have to take some over to, let's say, well, that'll be this height. I think they can build diagonally. So let's do that. If I remember right, they can. So we'll do that. We'll put in stairs here. Now down here, we don't really need that. Don't need the paths, of course. But we might have needed those stairs now that I look at it. Well, we might find another way to get those in there. Let's get the levees on top here. And then we will, of course, put in our mechanical water pump right there. And as for how to get down there, we might just redo the whole thing here. Well, no, maybe not. That 2 up. If I put you here and then put you here, I can't build the other ones, can I? Well, let's remove you for a second. We'll get those in there first. Let's make this the highest of priorities, so that then we can come back and put in more of this stuff. There we go. They've already got done what they needed to get done, so let's just take these back out. Mechanical water pump in there. And can they get to it? According to this, it says they can still install that, so we'll just leave that the way it is. I'm going to set that to highest priority so they can get that done with pretty quickly. It looks like they're able to build most of these gears. That's good. Let's see if we can get a little bit of scaffolding up over here. So we need to get 3, a 2, and then we can do that. We can attach in this. Over here, we're just going to do the same thing all the way up, I think. Well, I don't know why that didn't put down. There we go. Now we're all set. Let's do this one, this one. Good here. That means they should be able to get in the rest of this. In fact, look at that. They're already done with this. So let's get rid of those. We'll come back and clean up the rubble in a little while. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. You know, I have just been jumping the gun here. Here we go. This, and that, and that. And we will set those to high priority so that they can get in there and they can build that. That's why they could build it, because they could build it from above, so they don't actually need these. It always annoys me when they put it out of range. Oh, look at that. It's going to need a levee, or all the water is just going to flow right out of it, isn't it? So let's put in a levee. They should be able to get to that, or at least I hope they can. We'll go ahead and erase this. And that should be good. They should be able to take care of most of this here. Can't get all required. Oh, that's because... There. Now, once that's built, they should be able to build that. So, we're good there. They did finally get some of the dynamite in around here, and they even got this one in. So, let's put that through there. We're going to go with, let's see, I would actually like one of these. I could put a dam there that would hold water on either side, but I don't think we need it. I think just sharing them between the two should be just fine for now. Let's go back and plant crops. And we'll do cattail around the edges here. There we go. Oh, there's the last three. So let's get the cattail in here. There you go. And they can work their way through. We just had the drought warning. I'm not sure. Are we finally getting to the point where, yeah, looks like we've got our pumping station in, which is great. That'll bring us in plenty of water. I'm hoping that the water is going to overflow down the valley here in just a minute, hopefully before the last day, so that we can use the last day to dump more water into the other path. And with only half a day left, the pumps are finally in and ready to go. So I'm going to start them up, we're going to test them out, and we're going to see how this does. It should bring the water up to this first level. There, it's already in the second and the third. And it's filling up here pretty quickly. Look at all that land that it's restored. We'll see if it fills it all the way up, hopefully. That's going to mean the reservoir is going to be harder to fill up, but that's what the reservoir is for, filling up other places. Is it going to fill those up? It looks like it should be. But it's nice to see they're all working very well. If I speed it up here and lose a couple more frames, we'll take a look and see if it'll spill out the top here. I'm hoping it does. If not, we'll set up some floodgates and we'll go from there. But it looks like it's still filling, so it should start to fill up the river here in just a second. There it goes. Well, that took more than a second, but it is working, so it should fill all of this up, hopefully, and then come down here and fill this up and hopefully fill stuff up on the way out, too. However, since the water is coming back in 0.2 days, it's not really going to make that big of a difference, but it is good to know that that is going to work. So I think for now, we're going to wrap it up here. We're going to make this one a 3-parter. The next time we come back, we will finish up Steppington, get all of the nice additional bonuses in for all of our beavers so that they can have the maximum well-being, and we'll probably wrap up the series. So just want to say thank you very much for stopping by. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see the next one, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!